Thank you for joining us this evening.
You come to us on the night of my intern's wedding. Suki is having the night of her life.
You bring this disrespect to our house.
The disrespect to this table.
You expect us to do you favors? What kinds of favors?
You asked me.
You want to be part of the WBM? You know what we stand for?
If you want to be part of La Familia.
Loyalty, family, bitches. It encompasses the WBM.
It doesn't come free. There's a price to pay.
A road to respect on this thing we called, what do we call this again?
The
Witty Banter Media Familia.
or also known as Hey Suki, where's my music?
Kiss the watch. Go ahead. Kiss the watch.
Kiss the ring, bitch.
Kiss
Kiss the ring.
She said,
Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Lower that shit, Suki. Thank you so much for joining the WBM podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is Witty Banter Media. I am one of your hosts. It's your boy Merc. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And this is your boy. Oh, sorry. This is your boy Oski in the mix.
and this is your boy xFer.
Guys, we got a hell of a show for you this week. I hope you guys enjoyed our bit. We're talking everything
Penguin.
Penguin.
Batman,
Penguin,
HBO.
yes. Just came out on HBO Max.
The DC
Max.
universe is getting
We
wild,
gotta
y'all.
talk about This thing.
Colin Farrell, all the greatness of the show. It's going to be awesome. You guys ready for the
I'm
episode?
ready, bro.
I'm ready. Let's have fun with it.
Let's go!
Welcome back, everybody.
And we're back.
Welcome to this thing.
Have your guys meet my guys out by the pier, and they're gonna talk about the show.
I talk about this guy. I know a guy. They call him El Pingüino.
Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot.
Oswald Cott.
He's a good friend. He's a friend of ours.
He's a friend of the family. You know, he works with us. This is our guy.
He's a very well-known character.
He's well off. You know, he does the work that we don't want to do.
Welcome
You know.
back, Tony. Welcome back,
Okay,
Skip.
now for real.
For real? All right, cut the music.
Cut the music.
Hey,
cut
hey.
the music. Cut the music. Cut the bit. It's WBM Podcast. We're back, and this episode we're going to talk about the new series that just dropped. It's only one episode, but we felt it, and we want to do a full episode breakdown. Few spoilers ahead. We're going to start with a spoiler-free review, and then we're going to dig into some real spoilers. Are you guys cool with that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
All right. So, first off, let me start off. As a preparation to watch the Penguin, I rewatched Batman. And I forgot how good of a movie it is.
Bum, 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 bum,
bum.
Man, you rewatched it too recently too, right?
I did, man. It's peak. It's peak. It's peak.
And you know, it was funny because I thought I was like, okay, they're going to do a whole spin-off series on the Penguin. I mean, that he, you know, I forgot how small his part really is in the Batman.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a side character. He has like maybe 4 scenes.
Yeah, he's a minuscule character.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get pulled out of the car and he with the heels on, you know, like you don't know who.
Yeah. So I thought it was funny that I didn't realize how much of a small part he had in the Batman. But it was definitely something you remember. Like, the little humor that there was in the Batman came from the Penguin. I also want to say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was a little bit of a humor relief.
Yeah.
Comic relief in the Batman.
And I love that about that because he's so like, and Colin Farrell, man. I mean, I know you want to get into Colin Farrell, but the acting, because you're already bringing up the movie. In the movie alone, we couldn't believe it was him.
Yes.
Man.
I remember that. I was like, that's Colin Farrell, bro? Nah, there's no
and
way.
The performance, we're like, my God, bro. Like, that's Penguin,
He
bro.
transformed.
Like, yeah, and like, bro, it's like, so Heath Ledger is known as like the Joker. Like, people try to copy him, bro. This guy did something like completely left field for something that's, you know, a couple parts. Yes, there's source material everywhere.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah, because there's so many iterations of this specific character.
Right.
But his own like person that he brought into the character, you think is an actor that they put scars in his face, and it's somebody completely different. You know,
Yeah.
you don't know it's fucking. a guy that does generally play like the heartthrob or the guy that plays like the action hero.
Yeah.
He's known for playing the good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Remember Phone Booth, bro?
Oh man, I love that movie. That was one of my favorite movies.
I forgot all about that shit. I can't wait till we clip
If
that in
you
here.
don't hang up, I'll kill somebody, bro.
You know the movie doesn't work
As long
anymore.
as it ain't me, click.
It doesn't.
Call the pizza man. Hey, get the fuck out of here,
It
bro.
doesn't age. It doesn't age well because Gen Z and Generation Alpha would probably be like, "What the fuck's a phone booth?"
What the fuck is a phone booth?
Bro,
Why?
bro.
Why is he there, bro?
Why is it called that,
Why
bro?
is he there? Why
Just,
can't you
Where's
just
his cell
walk
phone?
yeah, just FaceTime him, you know?
Just
But that guy is Oswald Cobblepot, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
No, facts.
Yeah, man. And he delivered like the whole movie, like the whole plot line, his character. And there were some things that, like the logo itself, the penguin, the red label, is pretty much an homage to the Sopranos, which is like red, it has a gun, but in this case is a penguin, is the P is a penguin shape.
Mm.
And like I didn't know, like there is instance in the comics where like Cobblepot interacts with his mom.
Yeah.
But in the Sopranos, is the complete opposite. This is why I believe like Penguin Solo's the Tony crew, because he has something that not even Batman doesn't have, which is a motherly support. And like
Yeah.
that was one of the most impactful scenes because she was like, "Hey, I gotta get you out of here."
I mean, you jumped like, whew,
Yeah,
you pulled at
you
me.
jumped
You
way
pulled at me
there.
really
Yeah.
hard there, but
All right,
yes,
fuck
buddy,
it.
yes.
Spoilers right off the bat.
Off the fucking bat.
Spoilers right off the bat.
Sorry.
But it was
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that was one of my favorite scenes. Because his mom basically said, "Mama ain't raised no bitch."
Mama said, "Knock you out, motherfucker." Hey.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, damn.
We can back that because that's like the middle. Before we get to the end, that's the middle. So we can start from there. Start at the beginning, like pretty much introducing his character that was Batman.
Yes. So going
Yeah.
back to the movie, I mean, the
To the
movie,
movie.
the series.
Yeah. No.
Rewind
Yeah.
the tape.
That-
We're gonna
like,
talk about this guy that keeps messing up with our city. We Gotham City.
He's be addressed as a fucking bat.
That's a fucking bot. Who is this guy?
Am
I heard you got Falcone, brother.
In my territory, Falcone was
He's
a
the guy that
small fry.
killed Falcone.
Falcone's our fall guy.
Oh, that's right. Falcone's just a fall guy.
No, it's crazy that they did kill Falcone because Falcone is like one of the big Batman characters.
Yeah.
He killed one of the main mafia mob characters in the Batman world. It does leave this vacuum
yeah.
of power.
Yes.
So I do like that. That's the setup for the series. Is that after the
Oh,
Batman
yeah.
movie, because the series is set up. It's
Right
been a
after.
week.
It's
It's been a
like-
week. Like it's been
Yeah.
6 days.
You see the
since-
same
since the
scene.
flooding.
Yeah, you see the same scene in the movie where he's looking out at the city from
Yeah.
it being
I'm
damaged.
glad you brought that because I'm thinking that scene where he's looking out of the city at the end of the movie.
That's literally it.
with the red
picturing-
backdrop.
He's picturing like this next steps to take because he knew
Yes.
there was
Yeah.
a vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do really like that. That's the premise. Is like this is set 5 days after the movie. It's basically the fallout. They took out Carmine Falcone, the big bad, the big boss, and now who's gonna take over the city?
I love that he was so early on it, bro, that it was so soon after it happened. He still had time to go break into his spot and steal the
Yeah.
dirt that he had on everybody.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, he owns the city right now. With that information, he owns the city. And
What he picked up in that
envelope.
yeah.
And
In the-
Is that Harvey Dent? Was that Harvey Dent? That's my theory. Is that Harvey Dent?
Oh, the general. It was like a DA. I think it
Because
was.
like if you think like
Uh,
Harvey has like a gambling problem and people didn't know that because he knows kind of. I'm just like my guess. I'm theory.
I
I'm just
think
shooting
it was
shit
the
here.
police chief that
because there was a picture of him with the casino playing blackjack.
who was it? Who was the person that was there?
That's what I'm guessing.
Did you
I
guys
was
scan the
just a
QR
random-
code?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
There's a QR code.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see the in the show.
No. Did you
He's
do
like,
it?
scan the QR code. He's saying that, and it said something about Two-Face. You could hear it in the background. I didn't get a chance to do it.
I
though.
knew it.
do it.
I knew it. Yeah.
I didn't get a
That's
chance
just
to
my
do it.
theory. I figured, hey, is that Harvey Dent?
It's something connected to
You know, that's
Two-Face.
interesting because there is a connection there with one of the characters in the series. Is like in the comics. Well, I guess we're gonna jump around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously. It's a great show. Check it out.
But what's her name? The daughter Falcone.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
her
the
name?
crazy bitch.
Falcone.
Falcone. But what's her name?
Falcone daughter.
Alexis.
Sonia.
Sonia.
Sophia. I'm so sorry. Sophia Falcone. Like in the comic run that she comes from, her connection ends with like Harvey Dent. Like she gets shot by Two-Face.
Oh.
Or something like that. She hasn't made that many appearances. She's actually a character that was first introduced in the Long Halloween storyline.
Oh.
Which Long
shit.
Halloween is like one of the greatest.
Yeah. That's so
which
cool.
Focuses more on the crime and then Falcone series.
Is this Long Halloween?
No.
No.
That's Hush.
It's Hush.
That's,
You're right.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's Hush.
Yeah.
So
You know what's
Long
funny?
Halloween, and
The
then
actress-
the sequel, Dark Victory.
The actress, she looks so petite and pretty. That looks like Rocky. Remember Rocky's wife? What was her name?
Oh, from the first Rocky?
Adrian.
She was the daughter in The Godfather. She was the one that was getting married and all that stuff. She's the girl. She's the Godfather's daughter in the first one. She plays that pivotal role, the daughter of Don Corleone.
This actress?
No. Adrian.
Adrian.
The Adrian actress.
I didn't know
her.
that. That's so cool.
That's her.
Man, I gotta say,
and she looks petite and very pretty, just like the actress that plays Sophia Falcone. That you see another reference, like they take that from movies. In this case, they picked that actress. Her, yeah. But she looks like, if you Google
Christine Milioti.
is that the actress of The Penguin?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
I know he's trying to find the original one from The Godfather.
Oh, okay. From The Penguin, her name is Christine Milioti.
Ah.
Thank you, Suki, for forwarding that.
So she plays like the daughter of Don Corleone. And so if you see her, Talia Shire is her name.
She looks like Christine Milioti.
Yes, and that's
The new Sophia.
and that's the whole point of it. And that's the point of it in the movie.
You're saying this is the homage.
The homage of the actress. Someone's so petite and pretty, because just like the book is written that she's very pretty and petite in the books as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she is the daughter of the Mao family. But in this case, in the Halloween, because it is come from Halloween, like the actress they chose specifically is to like give her like a hey, look, The Godfather, remember that? Look how she looks like. But there's many scenes, not just like the actress, but like, for example, the scene where Cobblepot's invited to sit down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that actually reminded me of Scarface. Remember the scene? Like we spoke about it a while ago. He's like, "Hey, I'll make a couple million here. I'll make a couple million there." Because
you make $1 million moves on your own now? Is that what you do, Tony?
Is that what you do? And what does it call it? Being called up? Being called up to the family?
Oh yeah. Being what is it? Being summoned or something? It's basically something like that.
And then the kid is like, "What does this mean that you're being called?"
Yeah.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Right. You come and sit down here.
Sit down.
You think I'm gonna leave this place safe?
We gotta talk about your operation. We're gonna shut down the drops in your
We're losing
plant.
money here.
Well, hold up.
Shut down the plant.
We're losing money.
Can we go
here.
back to the first 5 minutes where he ends up popping homeboy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of important.
Okay. We're gonna
clack.
rewind the tape. Right off the bat, that's where the Penguin actually I was like, okay, this is gonna be a good show.
It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
Same thing I said.
Okay, I don't know if you guys watched some of the marketing, but I watched a little bit of the marketing, and there was a teaser at the end of the Batman, if you watch it on Max, where the teaser was like, yeah, this is a story about the vacuum of power and who's going to take over, either Al Falcone or Sophia Falcone. So they were setting up that Al Falcone was going to be a character that was going to be throughout the series. So if you watch some of the marketing, Al Falcone was supposed to be like, there was going to be a power struggle between Al Falcone and Sophia Falcone, maybe.
Hilarious. Popped off in the first 5 minutes.
The Penguin just double taps him, triple taps him.
Triple tapped his
in the
ass.
first 5 minutes.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he put it was.
He unloaded that clip.
He got that. Yeah, he went off on his ass, bro. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, he was open with. That's where he fucked up.
Yeah,
he was honest with them, and homeboy saw right through it.
I thought, and it really does give you a better idea of what the character is, because
what he believes
they're
in.
setting up this character to maybe you want to root for the guy when he tells you the story of Calabrese.
Yeah.
And he tells you a story about this gangster that was well liked by the community, and he took care of the community. And that's
so you want me to be like this fucking nobody? Is that what you want me to be? Because it's gonna be easier for you to take what the fuck is mine, huh? Is that what or is that your dream?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your dream, isn't it? Hey man, he got in his ass though. I ain't gonna lie. I felt bad. I was like,
damn.
And then he's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Oh, I felt bad.
And
it was
clack. Yeah.
That was a great scene. Yeah, he laughed at him, bro.
And I like
the
about
dichotomy of it.
I liked it about that character about Penguin because he is rational. Like you see that throughout the first episode alone where he I'll reason it out with you. I'll talk you out. I'm gonna be nice. He's gonna give you a business opportunity. And no, he's just fuck it. Then let's do it. He does it at the sit down. He does it when he goes to the jail, and we'll talk about it in just a second. He becomes hey, I'm here to offer my services. I'm here to be your friend. You know, even with Sophia, they have dinner. Like, hey, you know, fuck do I know? You know, he's a drunkie. He's always like nice. I like that about Cobblepot. Like every time he has to sit down with anybody, first he talks it out, and then you know, fuck it, clack 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 if he has to.
That's an interesting take on it because the way I saw it was he described his character. He's just like, I go to these meetings, I go to these sit downs, I pretend to be small, I make them feel big, and I go about my business.
Yes.
And I was like, that's exactly what he does. I was like, he makes it. Well, whatever you need, man. You know, I'm here to help out.
Yeah.
You know, however I can be of assistance.
I mean, he's playing a character basically.
Yeah,
he knows it.
And he knows it.
He knows he's
the
playing a
character. I'm the dude disguised as the dude playing the other dude.
But to go back to that first scene, what I was getting at, it shows you like the light in the character. Like, okay, he wants to be like this Calabrese character where he's like respected by everybody,
by the community,
take care of his people. So you see that light in his character. You see a little bit of light in his eyes.
Yeah.
And then what you see right after when he shoots him, you see
Man.
the
Is
darkness.
the penguin? Yeah,
The penguin, bro.
That's the
You
penguin.
see the darkness. You see the switch. You see how much of you see basically how much darkness he really has in him.
It's awesome.
You could kind of see this is the seeds for what he's likely to become.
Yes.
How much darker he's likely to become.
Yeah, because I'm
that.
like, yeah,
Which is also the theme of Sopranos too. Like the whole idea you're running with Tony as he becomes like a capo, and as he becomes boss, and the evilness he had to do to become boss, which is another, which is obvious theme again. But like,
it makes me think of the therapist scene that you talked about. He's just like working through his bullshit. He finally gets to be the ultimate boss.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and you see the balls in Penguin because he comes out. He got the balls in the fucking ball, and he comes out just blasted, clack 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 clack. Hey, you the wrong fucking night to fuck with me, man.
yeah,
like,
bro, that was so good.
I gotta say,
and he's a short guy, right? But he was like suddenly 8'10".
Yes.
You know,
I gotta say, I do you see all the scenes where he's like, you know, he's just like he's.
How about the waddle? Yeah, bro.
He's been a bitch to like other characters. So he's like, I'm just, you know, giving them what they want. But he himself is a gangster. He will like, you know, start shooting.
Family.
I'll cut you like a fucking fish.
Or when he was being chased, he just, you know, he took out one guy by himself.
He did.
Like, you know, it is funny because he does show the light that you're talking about. Because like after like they buried the guy they killed the first 5 minutes. What was his name? Al.
Yeah.
They throw him in the back seat of that car. Right, he told the guy to help him out, and it's like, hey, you should turn around and see that sunset. You know, put him out like a dog. Like,
that was wild. They put that light out real quick, bro.
He's like, can't do this, man.
Come on, bro. He's like,
look, man. You know who the fuck we just killed? You're like,
it's a lot easier to put you in the bag, bro.
That's another crazy.
Because he's right.
He's 100% right, bro.
Right. Like, you know what they'll do to you?
The whole time he was setting up, it's like, oh, he's gonna kill him right here. Yeah,
I thought he was.
This is gonna show more of the penguin being penguin.
Well, no. For me, well, yes, I thought that was gonna happen first off. Secondly, when he got caught, when he's like we caught the little bastard that was with you, and I was like, oh they got him, bro.
I thought it was gonna be him.
Snitched,
You know what?
bro. Yeah, and it was always
I thought that was gonna be a plot twist.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, he's gonna throw him under the bus. That's fucked up. And I was like, oh, is this other kid? Fuck that guy, bro. Boom. Is that what you wanted me to do?
Man.
Yeah, fuck it is.
So the whole hour,
it worked out.
It worked out great. But you know what? In that moment, for me, in that moment, I was like, "Ooh, you little rat bastard! You do anything to save your skin, won't you?"
Yeah.
You know?
She said it. She called him out for it.
That's
like,
my
you don't
thing
give a
was.
fuck about anybody's life but your own.
Yeah.
I was like,
He's right.
what would you do for this family?
Oh, hey, that was a good line. That's a good one.
The whole hour, you never know if this big kid, his name's Big, right? Victor Aguilar.
Victor, yeah. Vic.
You know, it's like, is he gonna be dead by the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Is he gonna make it all the way?
I agree.
Well,
I thought that was interesting.
Well, they're saying that it may be like they're pushing like, okay, so these are comments I saw. Victor Zsasz. That he may be Victor Zsasz. You know, the Victor Zsasz, the guy that every time he kills somebody, he kills a scar here. He kills a scar.
Way.
He in like some of the runs, he serves Penguin. He works with Penguin directly. Yeah, they got some connections in the comic book.
Yeah, like he'll do jobs for Penguin.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yeah.
That would make sense. This is how he starts out. A guy with a stutter. And you know, that's why he gives him a shot. I like how they gave that in the behind the scenes.
Oh, they gave him behind the scenes. Like, Penguin has a disability.
So therefore,
when
he sees.
saw the stutter, he thought it was a disability. I thought it was a little bit of a stretch.
It is.
But
it still works.
It still works.
It still works. Because he has his foot's all fucked up.
It was specifically because of the stutter that he didn't shot him on that moment.
Yeah.
Yes. He's
I can see that.
Jesus, kid, breathe.
Yeah, I can see so like when he does his first crime, cut himself to cope with the crime he just did, you know.
Ooh, that would
And
be
obviously he
cool.
can't leave because Penguin will gut him, you know.
That'll be an interesting.
I'm pushing it, you know, but
No,
Yeah.
that'll be an interesting like end game because right now he's even squeamish about like cutting the head of a cadaver.
yeah,
But
I didn't
Victor
know-
Zsasz is like an ultimate serial killer.
yeah.
You know what though? The way he broke it down makes it a serial killer type. You know why? Do you go from the front? But then I thought, what happens when I hit the
trachea?
trach? And then I thought going from the back, but
And
then I thought
picture the
spine, you know, bone, and that's just hard. And I was like,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah. When he said that shit, I thought that was odd. And he's like, all right, kid, fucking chill. That's enough. And I'm like, but he was so casual about it though. The kid wasn't freaked out. He was just. I didn't know which way to do it. It wasn't that he couldn't do it. I just got confused,
He felt
boss.
kind of squeamish about
Yeah, well, I
it,
mean,
so,
yeah, but he's like, but then I started thinking
he,
about
he
it.
sees it in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that
I
aspect,
guess you can see how he could go dark.
Yeah.
yes.
Like you see the birth of a serial killer, you know, because he, you know, with Penguin.
And that's one of the things
Because
that
Penguin kills. Penguin, you saw it at the beginning.
yeah.
Like at the end of gangsters is what they call. They're all serial killers. All gangsters are serial killers because they're just, you know, we all get offended, bro. Somebody makes fun of our we're not gonna kill a man because we're gonna probably cry and walk
If
away.
I could just kill him, man.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah. But Penguin is a serial killer, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No, 100%.
yeah.
I think it's so gangster, man. I
Yeah.
think it's cool as shit.
Oh, which I think is like, so whenever, you know, him and Vic go to that house, I was thinking that they will play the name of Cobblepot because, like, in that scene when he's being told what to do, yeah, he's a small character, but like I mentioned references, I'm bringing up, now I'm pushing it here, is Goodfellas. For example, Ray Liotta's character and Robert De Niro's character, although they associated with the mob, they weren't Italian. Ray Liotta was like half Jewish, half Italian, and De Niro's character was half Irish, half Italian. But they were what they were called associates, right? Because they didn't have the last name like Falcone, Maroni, right? So my theory is that Cobblepot like grew up just like Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro's character, in an Italian mob like neighborhood, but he was never one of them. He was always a associate because he's probably like English, you know. Because I think they will play like the character Cobblepot because it's not really like.
Yeah.
I'm theorizing with,
you know,
with
I
the
can
structure.
see that. I can see that in the background because obviously he was exposed to this Calabrese character in his childhood,
Mhm.
and you can see in the teaser that we're probably gonna get a flashback episode.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see him in the flashback
Yeah.
episode. They show pictures where he had two brothers, so we're probably gonna get a little bit of an origin story.
Yeah, I want to get some of the
Yeah.
backstory because we don't have a real Cobblepot's backstory.
There's the comics where like it was.
Yeah, but I mean live action though.
Cobblepot killed his brothers.
Ooh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
spoilers. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's an evil man. You know, that's what Batman goes after his ass.
So we'll have to see where if the TV series goes a different way.
Yeah, but that's why I'm excited
in
to
the
see the first
comics,
live
yeah.
action take.
Yeah,
You know, because like
man.
you said, they already mixed things up. It's already got a Sopranos touch.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how it's gonna go going forward.
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
going forward.
Yeah.
But that scene when they're going up to the house, to the Falcone house, and they kind of show Vic is amazed at how
Yeah.
they live. That's an interesting theme in the show that they're setting up. Because it's an interesting part of Gotham City, how the 1% of Gotham City is always like
Away and
so much richer than the
You know what also helped? It helped set up the slums in Gotham for me.
slums. In
You know,
Gotham, yeah.
like because Gotham's always been like, all right, this is the bad side, this is the rich side, but we never really got the chance to see it like how it got to be like that.
yeah.
Now the flood is now instilled. Hey, I saw that the building that you lived in is gone.
Oh yeah,
That was crazy.
That
He's like-
neighborhood, which is it gets referenced in the Batman.
Right.
But yeah, he says like that was one of the hardest hit ones, and it's one of the poorest neighborhoods.
Yeah, and he's like, so that shit's gone. So I'm like, oh, so now they've already established this is a fucked up place. Now crime runs rampant. There's a gap inside the power system. Drugs are on short supply. Everybody,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like, oh shit,
All
this is
kinds of
Gotham,
craziness,
dog. Yeah.
yeah.
Now it makes sense for Batman to come out. You know, like now he's kicking ass on a nightly basis versus him waiting for a big bad to come out. kind of
Yeah,
thing, you know.
absolutely.
And
So
I
it
wonder,
makes sense.
if Batman's gonna show up.
If
at
he
all.
makes the cameo, that'd be crazy.
Bro.
Because the way they're setting up the series, I could see like him not showing up at all, and I'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
If we just
But
had a reference of Bruce
if
Wayne, I'd be
he
happy.
shows up, like if like
He wraps
shows
it
up
up.
like on the last episode or something.
Like he wraps it. Like I can see him wrapping up like the third season where like Cobblepot gets too big, shit happens, and then like
Yeah.
he beats his enemies, and after he beats his enemy, he thinks he won, and suddenly like the windows shatter, right? Like fucking 6'5".
Bum,
Bum,
Comes in,
bum, bum, bum,
beats the shit out of 20 guys around him. You know?
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
Pals drives fucking breaks his
I'll try.
No health insurance. Breaks his foot.
Now talk.
Oh, they showed his foot. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like,
you know what? I thought that was cool that he gave him the penguin walk. He gave him the waddle
The
because the
Yeah.
fucked up foot. And I was
Yeah.
like,
it's gotta be.
That makes
damn,
sense,
dog.
man.
And it makes
that
it,
shit.
it makes it like grounds it in reality really
So
well.
much.
So you know what I loved
So
about this?
much.
His acting was so peak, bro. This isn't like for Scorsese. This isn't fucking Robert De Niro. This isn't the next Italian mob
Yeah,
movie,
man.
bro. This is for DC.
Yeah.
This is for Batman,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Give
And
this
this
man
was
all the
great.
awards, bro.
It was good. I
Give
think
this man
like
all the
anybody,
awards.
I think anybody could watch it too. Like you don't have to be a comic book fan to
At
like
all.
see this show.
It's
And
a
guess
gangster
what?
show on its own.
Yeah.
And
you
guess
know?
what? You don't have to watch 20 movies to then watch this. You
Yeah.
got one movie in this.
Yeah.
And
And
maybe,
guess what?
I
It's-
think possibly you could jump into it without watching the Batman.
You could
Possibly.
because it gives you enough
But
backstory.
you enjoy the backstory way better if you watch the Batman.
Absolutely, you get the whole
Yeah.
scope
you
of
know
it.
the
obviously.
events that lead up to this power back.
Right. But you know what though? I'll say with this first episode, it gives damn near anything Marvel's put out in the past besides Loki. It gives damn near anything else a run for its money.
Yeah.
TV show wise, 100%.
Well, I think DC TV shows have always been peak, man.
I just love the groundedness of it, bro. How it's
Yeah.
like this is just a regular everyday guy starting from the bottom, working on his way up, and you're like, oh, by the way, he's a Batman villain.
Oh,
What?
By the way.
Oh
The
shit!
guy that becomes like the
That's
head.
good.
Yeah,
That's
like because there's no hint to Batman.
it's-
It's all him.
Yeah.
At the end, like we know how it ends. It's either him or Skull. What's his name? Skullface? Not Skullface. Black Skull.
Yeah.
Him, Black Skull, like the two biggest mob guys,
Yeah, they're
and all
two
of
big
Gotham. Like it's the city's divided between them two point blank period.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Those
yeah.
are
So it'd be
usually
cool to
the-
get a reference to
those
Black
are usually
Skull.
the big mobsters.
I can see them become like season 2 villain or something like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Like
You know.
long term game, 100%.
Yeah.
Cuba
Yeah.
McGregor.
And I want to see like how many more references they're gonna be to like the Batman universe, to the comics, because obviously the Batman movie kind of grounded very much in reality. Like the Riddler was nothing like his comic book version. You know? The
Yeah,
Riddler
man.
was a serial
Yeah.
killer, and then you
A
had
terror, serial terrorism.
Yes.
and the Catwoman. I mean,
An
Catwoman
actual
was still
cat burglar.
Catwoman,
A legit
but
cat
she was
burglar.
a legit cat burglar.
Should be
Yeah.
fucking too.
And
Man, she throws it back a bit.
so how many of the
It
characters?
sounds like ba 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 ba.
When he beats it up. Bum, 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 bum. That's how it goes, bro.
He's
Full
got to
uniform.
hit it.
You know?
He's got to hit it in slow motion too.
He has to, bro.
Anyway, bro, what were we saying?
Yeah.
Oh, how many more characters might be like set up in this show specifically? Because
Harvey
Sophia,
Dent.
Yes.
You know?
Sophia does get her. There's a scene where you find out a little more about her background, and she's like, "What did they used to call me?" And they tell it the Hangman, and that was her character
Oh.
name in the comic book run because she was also a serial killer in the comic book run.
I thought that was interesting.
And that was her name, the Hangman. So that comes from the comic books. Obviously, she's not a comic book character, which is very much grounded in reality, but she does have her comic book name.
I
Yeah.
think that's cool,
Yeah.
but I also think it's going to be dope that we're going to get her backstory of how she got caught.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see her in prison.
Like somehow
Yeah.
Cobblepot turns her in. She's going to get her go to to
Yeah,
Arkham. We're going to get
because-
Arkham, dog.
Yeah,
There's-
Arkham Asylum, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little bit. It's like I'm not mad at what you did to me or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, do you regret what you did to me?
He's like, nah.
Nah. I will never regret what you do to us.
You know what I like?
I never forget.
You know what I like?
All right.
The Asylum looks similar to what Joker's does. Like, okay, from totally different
Yeah.
reference, but the Joker.
I hope we do not get a Joker at all. In
No.
Batman.
I hope we don't.
I would-
I-
Well, it was in the Batman.
I know, but I hope we don't get him at all. Like, I hope he's just
In the
teased
series?
throughout the three.
oh yeah.
Because Batman
yeah.
has so many more rogue villains.
Yes, the Gallery of Rogues.
Gallery of
Did
Rogues.
you
That,
see like the little bit of news about the Batman that came out?
No.
it's gonna be
The
in
second
winter
movie?
time.
Wintertime when they're thinking Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't hear about that. I knew the
The
winter
rumor-
time.
The
Cold's
rumors are
death to
saying-
Mr. Wayne.
The,
Batman.
the rumors are that it's gonna be in wintertime and maybe Mr. Freeze will be.
That'd be really cool.
Who do you think will be a good way, Mr. Freeze, bro?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He can still do it.
Oh,
bro.
you're right. Yeah, I understand right.
why
You're-
why
you're
would
right.
it be recasted at all?
Okay.
Let me ask you a better question. Who would be a better Blade? Wesley Snipes? Thank you.
You don't recast the ghost.
Bro, come on, bro.
You don't recast the ghost.
His shit was great. You know, he's a better actor now than what he
Everybody
was.
Chill. Cool down.
You know what? It'd be cool to see him get another attempt at it as Old Man Freeze.
He did that. He was like, hey, cool down. Chill.
Oh, I get it. Batman Forever is such a trip of
Yeah.
a movie. No, Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin.
My favorite scene is when he's wearing his coat and he's telling all his minions to sing the Christmas song, you know?
Man,
They're all
those
freezing
movies-
their ass off with icicles and shit all fucked up.
Tim Burton Batman universe was such a trip.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Back to the Penguin.
Who's gonna be the next freeze though?
Remember when he fell and he had wings and shit? And he just like,
What? I forgot about that part. I guess.
You gotta rewatch the 90s movies, bro.
is that the one where like the car goes up in the roof? And shit?
Yes, I think that's the one where it goes straight up.
No.
No, that's
No, that's Batman Forever versus,
Okay.
versus Two-Face.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Val Kilmer?
He's chasing Two-Face.
Yeah. Val Kilmer was a cool Batman.
he wasn't terrible.
It was just Jim, bro. Jim wanted to be
Well, it was the
George
suit,
Clooney
man.
was the worst.
I think it was the suit. What screwed Val Kilmer over was the nips in the suit.
I mean, Nips always screw everybody over, bro. Nips have never
the
been good in the
jackets were
suit.
the gadgets were cool.
Nips have never been cool in the suits, bro. You can't give me a cool superhero with nipples like that you can see in their suit.
That's
None.
the way.
Zero.
Yeah, why were they? I think they just like fuck it.
Yeah, you know,
Like, his suit is so tight.
you could see his nipples. Yeah. Who was the guy that got by in costume design? Nipples? Trust, bro. Trust.
If you can see
Audience,
his abs, you can see his nips.
why wouldn't you be able to see? Come on, bro.
Physical nipple.
You see his V cut, but you don't see his nipples. Where's the aesthetics?
You can like open it up to get some fresh air.
Literally, he said, "Dynamite areolas."
Bada nips.
Look, he takes they got the bad symbols like piercings on the nipples.
Flashbang.
Oh wow, dude.
So anyway,
Bah.
Ba-bum. Oh man, I do want to see more of Robert Pattinson's Batman. Though.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
I miss some Ben Affleck Batman, bro. I miss that coming
I
in.
miss
Affleck
it,
was peak,
but
I
bro.
miss coming in.
Again, after rewatching
It was-
the Batman, Robert Pattinson is actually a goat.
You're right.
he's great,
Yeah.
but I would have liked to see some more Batman killing,
Bro.
You know,
Batman coming in, bro.
it's the only time
Fair
we
enough.
get it.
Fair
It's the
enough.
only time we get it. Snyder's the
enough.
only guy who's like
Breaking
Batman
necks,
kills.
breaking necks
Bro,
and shit.
to-
Baffling.
Shooting with. I mean, I'll
At
stop.
9mm point blank.
Just one time, bro. That's all I needed. You know, he didn't double tap.
And
That's
he actually got stabbed. He was like, "Fuck, I got stabbed."
shot his ass or broke his arm. I forgot what he. That was so badass. When he took that crate and he fucking crushed it over his head.
Now talk.
Batman, he's dead.
Wild.
No, he's not. He's pretending. He's bleeding from his ears.
Oh man.
Bah.
Back to the Penguin we go. Back to the matter at
Back to
hand.
the
Back to
yeah.
the matter.
Who will be the one
And
to
you know
take
what?
over Gotham?
Who's
City?
going to run the family?
I like he
Who's
does
going
it-
to run the city?
He doesn't ruin it with any like goofy laugh or any like or anything goofy.
Nothing cheesy.
No,
That,
nothing
that being
cheesy.
said, there's a lot more humor in this 1 hour of the Penguin than there was in the Batman.
Yeah.
Gotta work in that 9 to 5. Hey, I was jamming the fuck.
I was
Hey.
surprised how many moments I actually laughed.
And it wasn't. Yes, there were definitely.
It wasn't
moments.
like, it wasn't even like funny. I don't think it was even meant to be funny. It was just showing you like how cringe the
Damn.
Penguin is.
There was one
Goofy
moment I
can
wanted
be,
to bring
you know?
up. There was one moment where I fucking laughed out loud because how funny that fucking was, and I wanted to bring it up. I can't remember what it was, but the fact that he had not that it was just the radio. He had the CD, dog.
Oh yeah, he had the
Oh, yeah.
CD. Yeah. He's like,
He was just jamming that. You know, that shit was turned all the way up, dog.
like that's my shit.
On the way to be a drug dealer, working at
9 to 5.
the movie Kilos.
No,
Cobblepot.
you know why? No, it makes
Working
sense,
9 to 5.
bro. There was layers to that song because he's like just like the ground man.
At the very end,
Oh.
they play this song, and the way the song starts is like, I wake up, I drink a cup of ambition.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
got to get my day started and say, let's go get this money kind of thing. And that's the same thing. And I'm like, oh, that's the way he
Gotta
feels,
get
bro.
this 9 to 5. And it's just 9 to 5 involves guns and drugs.
Yeah,
you know?
but he's like, I'm working for the man and doing this and doing that. I was
Yeah.
like, the man is the family. I just thought it was so funny that,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
layers.
And
Layers.
specifically about the ambition and the working to like move your way up. I do like this idea that Gotham City has always been this depressing place where like nobody makes a name.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, Gotham City is there's also opportunity to make a name for yourself.
You like
Yeah.
So
it.
they do set that up. Like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe there is hope in Gotham City.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not the best kind of
criminal.
Well, yeah, he's like, check. He's like, dude, you can keep making it, selling rims, trying to barely get by.
hope. Yeah.
Or you can finally make some money.
Yeah.
What do you
like,
want to do? I was like,
bro,
Working
fuck
it.
these rims,
No,
dog, you know?
And it was a kid from like the poor neighborhood that just got destroyed. I was like, I'll take the deal.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? Shit. I'm working for him, bro.
Yeah, man.
Working that 9 to 5.
And you see what he does, bro? Like he took him to the storage unit where he's pushing that stuff, which I think the toxin is gonna be that that scarecrow talks in that drug's coming in. The special drug. That's my theory. I think it's gonna be a fear thing from the scarecrow. I think
that'll be cool.
set
If
up
that
something.
replace drops, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Because I do
Yeah.
like the way they're setting up these new drugs that's coming in.
I do.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna fuck it up because I'm curious. He's just like whoever runs the drops runs the streets. We know this, and I'm like, oh, so they're already talking like this is just street level shit. You know, this is like Daredevil, Luke Cage, Heroes for Hire kind of shit.
Yeah.
The
And I
city
do like that when they go to a plant, where they're like, everybody respects him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does get respect.
and by his people, yeah.
He might not be a high level in the Falcone family, and
But he ain't no
He
scrub.
was just a helper.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He ain't no fucking scrub. Yeah.
He's not low level.
Yeah. He had his own club.
They have to fly. They have to drive him in. Like, hey, we're gonna tell you in person that we're gonna shut down the operation. We're like a gangster. It's not like that's like HR kind of shit. Like, hey, because it's just like
come in for a sit down.
He even tells him, he's like, I'm giving you a courtesy. I don't have to give you this shit.
No,
one of the
He tells him, yeah.
meaning that they don't. It's over.
It's over, bro.
Yeah.
It's out. I'm not
Yeah.
giving you an option.
There's no,
Like,
you're fired.
And he's
means
still
fired.
You're fired, and that's why he's trying to leave town. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, trying to leave town, right?
Yes.
So that's a good segue.
Getting back.
Yeah.
Oh no! Before at the warehouse, I do like the little conversations that he has. He makes like quick decisions. He's like, "Oh, this guy just came in. He got beat up by the other gang." He's like, "Man, just fucking ass." He goes, "All right, let's see if we can take him out."
Yeah.
And he just says some shit right off, you know.
Yeah, I did. I like that. He was like, "All right, take this motherfucker to the back. We don't want to get no blood anywhere."
Oh,
He was just
he
like,
grabs the shit that he got from the safe. Hey, I need you to run over this to the
Which is what the DA thing.
to the DA.
"Let's be pals."
Let's be pals. I need you to go over and make sure that it comes from me. He's like,
Yes.
I got you, penguin. He turns around, he gives him like
his back
he
as
uses
a
the
table,
bag.
bro. I was like,
bruh. He's like calling out orders.
Yeah.
Or look,
yeah.
the doc is like, man, we saved about 30% of the product. Mind you, we got it from sewage waste. Well, fuck it. The people don't know won't hurt them. Ain't that right, Doc?
He
Yes,
said-
sir.
He's still gonna drop them. I was like, yeah.
That shit.
I think
Yeah.
that-
Not too bad.
That scientist might be somebody also.
Yeah, I hope it
And then,
Oh.
since you mentioned Scarecrow, he can maybe
Oh.
fuck with the
We
formula
dog.
or whatever.
If he's the doc, yeah.
But I don't know if Scarecrow, but I just thought he was gonna be. I thought he might be some character in general. Like that's what I was looking for. It's like what character might become something.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Because I do like
man.
the idea that in the movie The Batman, it was set up that he was only 2 years into being the Batman.
Yeah.
So this is Batman year one.
Yeah, as far as we know, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like
these
there's
are
up and coming, like
these are origin stories for all of their rogue.
Yeah.
The whole entire universe,
Yeah.
which I love, dog. It's
Yeah,
so
man.
original, man.
Yeah.
It's so
how
original.
grounded it is makes it so much like more terrifying that a people like Cobblepot walk, among us.
It's a fresh take,
a
man.
wobble.
Yeah, it's a fresh take. You know what this is? This is like, again, like The Last of Us. The Last of Us was a really good game. The story was amazing, period.
Yeah.
But that's why you're like, it's a good, because it was set up to be good.
Yeah.
This was just, hey, bro, I got a great idea. And they've made something, which in my mind is probably some of the freshest shit that we've had in a
It just
long time.
If you would have
bro.
told me it's a one episode special and that's all we're getting,
I would have been like, I'm ready for the
That's
movie.
good.
I'm ready for the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Yeah. It was an
yeah.
hour and a half, right? Like,
And that was an
Yeah.
hour and 10 minutes.
bro, it felt
and
like
is it, how many episodes were you? Like 5 or some shit?
if we, 8?
Yeah, 8 episode run.
Man, DC's
Thank you,
blessing us,
Suki,
bro.
for all the facts.
Yes.
Where is this bit? I mean, where is this?
Anyway, no, you said it right. So,
Before he runs off, though, at the sit down, really good scene too. He's being told by HR, "Hey, we gotta shut down your branch."
that was good. That was good. I like that. I didn't even notice
I
it.
thought I was gonna get a better reaction.
It was
I
so
thought I was gonna get a better
I was just
reaction.
waiting to react to
I
it,
was
yeah.
in such a business mode. I was like, yeah. So HR taking talking to him,
I'm
and then
wearing the
They're gonna shut
jacket.
down your branch. Anyways, while they're talking to him on shutting down the plant, not even in focus, you see this figure coming in,
Yes.
and we know it's Sophia, but this is her introduction, so we don't know who she is.
right.
But it's not in focus, and she just comes up, and
what a
it
great
kind of
shot too.
like changes the mood in the
It
room.
does.
Because the other two guys know that she's walking up, so they feel it, and they kind of change the way they're talking,
They'd be quiet.
and also
Yeah.
the
They
music
weren't so
changes.
tough anymore.
Also, the music changes, like the tension rises, and you're like, "Who is this menacing?" Like she's already a menace, and she's not even in focus
Yeah.
anymore.
I like that. It was that sense of power. You're right.
Yeah,
like
that
that.
sense of power. Like she
Standing
walks
over
in,
his shoulder. Yeah, I
She
thought that
walks
was
in,
cool.
she's over his shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
So metaphorically, figuratively, she's already
Over him.
over him.
Yeah.
Right. I don't mean to skip around, but I think it's a important cue to show you like the level of power I want to add onto it because I know we're going to talk about because she tells her something like, "Where's my brother?" And then we're going to bring about
yeah.
right, but I want to bring about like the level where she's like, "Let's go have lunch," And Penguin doesn't say like, okay, later. He was like, oh, you're talking about now, aren't you? Like,
Yeah.
that's the show that she like. That's how powerful she is. Like, you can't tell her
You
no.
don't say no to.
Yeah, we should totally do lunch. No, I meant now.
Yeah.
I was like, let's
Yeah,
go.
of course.
Yeah, she ain't got shit to do. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off, she
Yeah.
starts asking questions. She's
Yeah.
like,
Immediately.
"Why, you know, my brother was
You're bringing
supposed
up
to-
this
my-
plan about a
my
drug
brother was
deal.
supposed to go to your club.
Yeah.
You know.
What are you doing? You're saying this drug deal. You're doing it as your
this
own
drug
name.
deal.
You
It's
know.
like
Well-
he's missing, and all of a sudden, you're either really stupid or really confident that he's not coming back.
Right. Okay. Well,
I
let's
was
go
like,
back and redress it. So he's getting pushed out. He does a Hail Mary and he pitches the brother's idea, which is already dead. Right. The sister hears it. Oh, how you know about my brother's plan? And then she asks him. He don't answer immediately. And then she asks his ass to lunch. It's at lunch that she then calls his ass out and is like, "Hey,
that's right.
so my brother and I were working on this plan. How the fuck do you know about it? And why would you pass it off on your own?" Oh shit!
And I like the way that he thinks quick is like,
On his
we're
feet.
both in the dark.
Yeah, he's. I can't believe he lied to me, bro.
And that's the thing, like Oski.
Oski.
Yeah.
Oski. Oski.
Yes.
I'm not from the show. I'm not Os. Oski.
Oski in the mix.
Oski.
Like she said, the tension again is displayed again because it's like I was kind of like at the edge of my seat. Like,
Me too.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, bro?
I didn't know, bro.
What you
If it
gonna
was
say?
me, I was like, you got me, bro. I'm cut.
Oh, he's shy about it. He made me want to do it just thinking I'm the fall guy and just fucks up. I was like, that's kind of pulling at your ass, but he kind of
He did.
And
Yeah.
see, sold it. I
At
was
the
like,
end, at the end of it, I was like, damn, did he really just? In the beginning, you know it's bullshit. When he starts it, it's terrible.
It goes to show many characters about he's like quick on his feet. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
he's still a smart character.
He's very witty. Yes,
Genius.
very witty. Absolutely.
evil genius, right?
Evil
It's
genius.
like a kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That level of intellect shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
and that's
he's-
how I think that's why he's setting up to be the kingpin of Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At this
man.
point.
And
Yeah.
after the lunch, though, they're walking away and they're like saying their goodbyes, and she's like, everybody
doubted you.
Doubted you. It's
Yeah.
like, I know you're more than you know.
I knew you were great. I knew you were destined for more. I knew you were capable of more.
I know you were capable of more.
Yeah.
And in that moment, you can see that. Okay, first of all, she's kind of crazy, kind of hot.
Yes. Yes.
Very.
Both. The craziness makes her hotter.
The way she
It's
looked at,
weird.
like when she was dressed all black, like when he was getting tortured, she was fine. I thought it was kind of crazy.
Bro,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well,
Right?
that's
She
jumping, but
Sorry,
yes.
yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, and the fact that she wields this power, I mean,
It's
Uh,
it's cool, dog. I get it. I get it. I see the appeal.
Don't want to
Yeah.
get too much into it, but you could see in that moment that she still like doubts him, and she's still even playing with him. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's hyping him up.
Absolutely.
She's
Yeah.
fucking with him. Yeah. And
Yeah.
and that's what he knows, bro. That's why immediately he goes home.
Oh
That's the
yeah,
first
he's
thing
like, I'm out of here.
I'm out. He's like,
Yeah.
Mom, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I
Yeah.
fucked up.
And I
If
do-
she don't know, I'm already caught.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a wrap.
And in that
And-
scene, then we're talking about like when you waste a mom.
But his mom's sick though. We don't know what she's sick of because remember he's like the
Oh, yeah,
fucking
she
the
wasn't
tub
taking
is
her
full
pills.
of pills. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking
and
about?
she's talking about the other kids, which
Yeah, he-
would be his brothers.
Oh,
but
they're dead at this point for some rhyme or reason because
I
he's
think
already said
so.
that.
yeah.
No,
or
he
they
said.
might be.
Well, I'm assuming if they're
we're assuming.
we'll
I'm
see.
assuming.
yeah,
they're
yeah,
dead,
we're assuming, but yeah,
Most
that would make
likely, I
sense.
bet.
Yeah.
But that would make sense if the kids are dead. They've been dead for a long time, and
But
she's
still-
talking about
she's
them.
talking about the kids are running around.
Yeah,
the
and that's
house.
why he's like he doesn't address it. He doesn't
Yeah.
correct her. He's like, all right, well, let's make sure you
But,
take your meds.
I mean, going back to what we said in the beginning, I mean, she tells him, it's like, Mama ain't raised no bitch.
Yeah.
You sound like a fucking
You-
pussy boy.
You sound like a
You
fucking pussy boy.
dude.
Fucked him up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, you didn't. What did she say? You didn't react like you.
Oh yeah, you knew what you were doing.
Uh,
You know what
did-
you're doing.
You know
yeah.
what you're like. It wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't fear.
It wasn't fear.
act-
It was instinctual.
It was
Instinctual.
instinctual.
Damn, bro.
You
That-
somebody was
that
fucking with
line.
you. You didn't like it, so you took care of it. I was like, hey,
The
bro.
way she hyped him
And then
up,
she's
bro.
like, "What are you gonna do about the city?"
Yeah, she's like, this is your
Shit,
moment.
moment.
You seize this power. You take this and you make this something for
I
yourself.
was like, damn.
You know, I was like,
I was listening, like, okay, yeah, the fucking podcast
Yeah,
is
bro.
gonna take over. Let's go,
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
why you think we came out in
Bro.
suits?
Dog, facts, bro.
The mom, bro,
The-
but
the
the
hype,
power of
the
the
hype,
mother,
the
the
hype.
power of the
Yeah,
mother,
I mean,
bro,
it
was
was
real.
interesting. It was interesting, and you could see it in his face.
It was a
Whatever-
shift.
Whatever
it was a
that
change.
darkness is, because I mean, if he's a light character or a good character, then he would, try to run away. But then that darkness takes over in him, and he's like, "Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get to work."
Parental
Yes.
support is a motherfucker,
Bro,
isn't it?
dude, bro. Like you hear that, bro. You would have lift mountains, bro, from your own parent. Like I'm so
Facts,
proud of
bro.
you.
And
Yeah.
like, You're not just gonna run the block. You're gonna run the town. You know what I'm saying? You ready?
Yeah.
Make moves. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Shit. All right,
And
Mom.
Interesting that he does set up a whole plan.
He
We
does.
talk
After
about,
that,
After that, a whole everything.
we talk about that meet with Maroney, and he was
Salvatore,
I'm here offer my services to you.
Yeah.
I was shocked they
But-
brought him out because I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I thought the
thought he
whole
was
point of
dead.
the Batman was like, you know, who you got rid of him. We got rid of him. I didn't realize like we get rid of him means he's in jail.
Yeah,
He's in jail.
They
Yeah.
busted his drug operation.
Yeah.
So Falcone could take over the whole city.
Yeah.
But he came in there to offer his services, but I don't think that's why he was, because we found out towards the end.
Yeah, it was the
Like
pinky
that
ring.
whole meeting was a play.
Yeah.
That whole meeting was a play.
Mhm.
He doesn't even really want to offer him with him or work
No,
with him at all.
Yeah,
What the whole meeting was about giving him the ring.
that's all it was. Everything was about that.
'Cause they're
I
gonna
didn't
find
realize it.
out.
I never. I was like, oh, and I thought that was his Hail Mary. Then, like, my last ditch ever for you to trust me, and it was. I mean, as far as the audience knew, we were aware of. That's what
Yeah.
it was. And then obviously the big reveal is, fuck you and that ring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I mean, that was the big thing at the end, and that was his whole play. He
Start a war.
He got big to drive that car into the house.
That
with
shit
the-
came in clutch.
with
That,
the body.
Yeah.
but I like how he tried to talk shit to him. Remember, he's like, bro, we had a plan. What happened?
Yeah, we had a plan. What happened?
Yeah, he's like, and that's when he talks about the whole neck
the head,
slit.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Hey,
no, real quick, the torture, that shit was wild. The fucking fish, the metal fish
Oh,
wire, or whatever the
yeah.
fuck
Oh
it was.
yeah, it looked painful.
Yeah, the string on
Cutting
the
off your whole
armpit,
arm.
too.
Like
It
with
was
the
metal or
flesh.
something, dog. It was cutting into his ass, or it was fishing wire. I couldn't tell you.
Probably fishing wire.
Yeah. Like, oh, that shit. There's
That's-
nothing you could
It was
do.
like all the way to the bone.
Yeah, it's all meat, bro. There's nothing here. It's not until you get to the bone and the shoulder you stop it at that
It's
bitch.
also crazy that they put him in a whole bodysuit for that
Bro,
scene.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in a whole bodysuit?
Yeah, because you can see like
Yeah, he was
Butt
butt ass naked. I didn't even think about it. So he's in a
it's still
bodysuit.
him.
Oh shit! Hey, he acted that good. I ain't gonna lie.
bro.
I thought that motherfucker was getting cut up.
I keep thinking it's somebody else. I keep forgetting it's Colin Farrell,
Facts.
bro.
There was only one moment where I was like, "Oh, it looks like Colin Farrell." One moment out of the entire hour and 10
There was
minutes.
one moment where you could see it, and especially because I think
Was it in the rain?
His real accent came out.
It was.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
His
There's-
real accent came out.
Yeah.
Like he's, I think he's Scottish.
yeah,
English, Irish.
Irish.
But
Irish.
for like one line, his real Colin
Scottish,
Farrell
yeah.
accent came out.
The
Yeah, he did.
Focus Mayweather.
Yeah, that came out, and I was like,
but yeah,
"Ooh,
you can see his character. Yeah.
But, I mean,
other
but-
than that, he's like you forget
Phenomenal.
that he's in there.
phenomenal."
Yeah.
I
Give
mean,
him all the Tonys, bro. Give him the Miguel, bro.
He needs
Whatever,
an
the
Emmy.
Oscar, Tony.
whatever they
Yeah.
give for the TV level Max
I
Award.
saw an interview that being in that suit, he's just constantly sweating. So
I bet it's hot.
they made the sets like super cold, but everybody was so cold that they couldn't act, you know. So then they set up a cooling tent
Just for him,
just for him. So he like acts for 2 minutes.
and then goes.
Yeah, he gets so hot that in between takes he has to go in a cooling tent because of how hot that suit is.
Damn, when how cold
You
that
gotta be
tent is.
quick on those acting.
Yeah.
You can't
So
get this wrong.
he's got to give the take. They cut. He goes in a cooling tent,
And sitting down for hours for
and he
makeup.
comes back to the other tent. So
That's the thing, bro.
that's commitment to the
That
character.
is commitment to the character, 100%.
You gotta sit down for hours for that makeup. You know, for that mask to
It's
come
so
in,
random.
for
Like,
it to
let me be
dry.
committed to playing the Penguin.
Of all characters, that's what I'm saying. Like, if this is what DC produces as the future of their superhero movies, bro, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
More.
Like, if,
More.
but see,
More.
look, it's at that point. Look, now we start talking about movies or superhero movies being Oscars nominated. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool.
I mean, I don't think that.
No. They're not gonna get it. But the fact that they even get it. But
The performances went an Oscar worthy.
Hugh Jackman was good. But anyway, I
Hugh
digress.
Jackman was good.
He was good. I'm not. I mean,
Oscar worthy.
tell you what. Let me see the competition, and then I'll knock him
Sure.
out. You know what I'm
Fair
saying?
enough,
You know?
fair
And then there'll be a guy cries about a shoe in the journal in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't
Chester.
see if that
You know,
shit.
Shit
yeah.
like that always gets
Yeah.
it, you
That-
know.
yeah. But anyway, I digress.
Sorry.
Going back to like again, this could be like some serious Emmys, bro, right here in my mind.
Hands
like,
down, bro.
I-
Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
With this, I kind of want James Gunn's new
DC Universe.
Like, I want the Batman to be included in the main DC Universe.
Yeah.
Like the new Superman movie, the
Mhm.
new James Gunn Superman movie. I would like it to somehow be connected to.
I think
to
it's gonna be his
Batman.
own thing though, right? Like the Batman's universe, Snyderverse is gonna be, or not Snyderverse.
Also the Joker.
What's his face?
James Gunn.
No. The guy who's actually Matt Reeves. It's like the Matt Reeves Batman universe, right?
Yeah,
He's got his own separate thing.
yeah, but I mean, it would be cool if they somehow connect.
Oh,
to,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Bigger universe.
Yeah, bro. There's
Yeah.
mother boxes. I mean, there's
Especially with the
instruments.
Penguin, it's like, well, if they could do a whole side story on the Penguin, then you know. Why he's not connected to the bigger universe?
Yeah, and there's still so many more characters. Again, his rogue gallery is still so
It's
vast.
Yeah.
So vast.
Yeah, guys.
All right.
Thank you for coming to this meeting.
Any predictions before we end?
Yeah, Victor Zsasz is him. It's him, Victor Zsasz. I like that.
Okay, so
I think that's a great guess.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that this like 3 seasons, after every other Batman movie, and it concludes with Batman picking up the, he becomes Cobblepot, the #1 gangster in all Gotham, and then suddenly Batman comes in and just cleans him up. He was just waiting for him to become like consolidate the power.
I like it.
It'd be cool if he broke him all the way down or threw him back in jail, and then he has to get out and start back again. But this time he already has the grounding, so now he like quickly rebuilds his empire and it gets better.
Push it to the
season
limits.
4.
I think we might get a Batman cameo this first season.
Nice.
But that would be fucking badass.
You know what? We're gonna get some cool people. I think introduced or cameoed in Arkham Asylum. I'll say that.
That was gonna be my take. I think whenever we get Sophia's backstory in Arkham, we're probably gonna meet some of the female rogue.
If we get Clayface, that'd be crazy.
Or I don't know.
I
mean, maybe a big name. Maybe we meet Dr. Harlan Quinzel.
That would be cool as fuck. Their version
before any.
Yeah, before the shit goes south.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Because the Joker was the Easter egg in the Batman.
Yeah,
so it has to be Harlan Quinzel.
I mean,
that'd be tight.
I mean, that's a reach.
Or Dr. Ugo.
Dr. Ugo.
Yeah, there's a guy named Dr. Ugo.
Yeah,
and he's like
he played a big part in the video game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a psychologist bad guy.
That would be interesting to introduce again the Arkham aspect of it, the games.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I like that.
Because again, because they are talking about that. Like we're gonna get like the Arkham.
I played 1 and 2. The third one never played it, but 1 and 2 are awesome.
No, well, I mean, I think that's what they're talking about in the next Batman. In addition to also doing like the winter time.
Oh no, year 1 was also to play that one. So that was also cool as fuck.
Yeah, but I just heard about that.
And the prison that Maroni's in is Blackgate Penitentiary.
Oh, yeah. So again, just more big names.
I mean, the names are there.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities. So I think we're definitely.
But then again, I mean, the Batman wasn't a movie that was like Easter egg happy.
Yes, if you guys got a chance to
stuck to the plot, so I think the Penguin. There might also be a thing where the Penguin is just gonna stick to the plot.
Drop it in the comments. I want to know if anybody scanned the QR code from the show. Let us know what it said. Drop the link. I want to know what it was.
Was it a link like Ratalata?
Right. Or I forgot about the Ratalata, bro.
Ratalata.com.
Yeah, I fucking forgot about that shit.
No guns,
man.
That's your rule.
All right, guys. I think this is a good episode. Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
I think we're done with this meeting.
Thank you for joining the family.
You're dismissed.
Suki, where's my music? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the WBM podcast. This is one of your hosts. It's your boy Merc. Please make sure you guys are following us on all of our social medias. At WBM_podcast, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that jazz.
Hey, this is your boy xFer. You should be following on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast, iHeartRadio, and all that jazz.
And this is your boy Oski in the mix.
In the mix.
As always, check out the website, WBMpodcast.com. And on the link on the description of this episode, you'll find 2 links. One link is to support the show. If you like what we do, support the show, please. Thanks to all of our supporters. And another link to sending text messages. We'll give you a shout out. Shout out to Spencer this week.
Hey, shout out Spencer.
Also, hey man, you don't have to be so rude. But yeah, we'll give you a shout out. Just send us a text message.
All right, guys, this is WBM Podcast. We love you. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.